Hello, hello. Welcome. It's so good to see you over here. I'm going to share with you one of my favorite cakes, the delicious and beautiful pineapple and carrot cake. This one though has a little bit of a twist. We're not gonna use any processed sugar. This recipe was taken from one of my treasures. It's a book called Nourishing Traditions. It takes a little bit of time to be made, but to be honest, that's one of the things that I love about it. We're so used to make everything so fast that a lot of times we just look for the easy way of doing whatever, everything. Like going to the grocery store and buying a cake, which has nothing bad at all. But making it with your bare hands, putting effort into it, waiting the time that you have to wait for it to be ready, that means a lot more. To me, it means a lot more. Measurements and ingredients are in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. And if you're ready, let's begin. Okay, so first we need to prepare the fermented flour, and for this we mix the flour, the yogurt, and the cream until we get a nice mixture. The acidity of yogurt and cream increases the vitamin content and makes all the nutrients in grains more available. That's why it's very good to make this fermentation process. After we mix and we get a nice mixture, we leave it at room temperature for at least 12 hours, but for better results, we leave it 24 hours. After 24 hours, our flour mixture is ready. For this recipe, we're not using any processed sugar, we're using panela, which is also known as rapadura, piloncillo in Mexico, and papelon in Venezuela. Let me know in the comments below if you know of any other name that panela is called. Panela is just dehydrated cane sugar juice. It is rich in minerals and has a delicious flavor. I'm pretty sure you can get it already grated. I had the whole block at home and I enjoy grating it. After this, we're gonna get our carrots ready. Carrots are very rich in B vitamins, phosphorus, calcium, and iodine. They're also so delicious. So we first peel them, we make sure to wash them very good, and then grate them very finely. For this recipe, I decided to use almonds. You can also use pecans if you prefer those. We're going to chop them. I soaked this in water and toast them in the oven a while ago. And I really recommend you also do this because all nuts are easier to digest if they went to this process. Okay, so after this, we're going to cream the butter in the panela. So we put half of the butter and half of the panela in a bowl. I didn't have an electric mixer and had a hard time doing it with this one. So I just decided to go simple and do it with a fork. And it worked perfectly. I mixed half of the butter and panela. When it was creamy, I added the other half. To this creamy mixture, we're going to add our eggs and beat them very good. And then we're going to add the baking soda, cinnamon, salt, and vanilla. We give it a good mix and then we pour this into our flour. The way I do it is not all the mixture at the same time. I put a little bit of it and then I mix it, then I put some more, and I do it like this until I don't have any more mixture. After a lot of mixing, we now can add the pineapple with the juice. We add the carrots and the almonds. I know, this does not look yummy at all. But believe me, this cake tastes absolutely amazing. It's gonna blow your mind and your mouth. You're gonna get your baking pan ready. I put some parchment paper in mine and butter it and then coat it with flour. All this so our cake doesn't stick to it. Very carefully we pour our mixture into our pan. We even it out and we bake it at 300 degrees for at least 2 hours. For the icing, we're using a food processor. We mix the cream cheese, butter, vanilla, and honey. I only wanted icing in half of the cake, so if you want the whole cake, you should double the amount of ingredients. And then you blend everything until it's very smooth. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love that color. I love the texture. I wish you guys can smell this. To decorate it, I use some flowers that I love. And I gotta say, these are not from my garden. My garden is all burned. Summer was so strong this year here in Texas. You can do whatever you want here, get creative. If this is for, let's say, your mom, use your mom's favorite flowers. Or if you want to put some blueberries on top, you can also do that. Or strawberries, or there's a lot of things that you can do. This is the final result. Thank you for watching. I know it's a lot of work, but it's totally worth it. If you make this cake, send me some pictures. I would love to see it. See you next week. Bye bye.